So anyway, again, it is. It's just like they still refuse to accept defeat, and just going on and just giving, just they're just telling all their little tactics. Again, it is just the stupidity of the things they do. All right. So, like I said last week, when I was going on that one job, the when I was at the gas station, the guy was sitting there doing this little street theater at the gas pump. He had his hood up and all this shit. I guess that's a sign. It's not a sign of distress, nothing like that. It was whatever the fucking problem was, bullshit. Let's see what they're doing in the street theater. Okay, yeah, she just wanted me to know she was coming out, but she stopped talking. Okay, I think she got smart. But so anyway, the idiot, he gone off like I said on some. I don't know if it was what it was. It looked like a family member for some reason, a female with him, and he's like, I'm broke. It almost like he said, I'm finna go off on the world, cause that seriously, it was like, I'm broke. I don't care about nobody's feelings. Cause like I said, the day before, somebody who was begging me for money, I called him a broke bitch, right? So he didn't say the word. He was a bitch, but basically he is, and I called him that. And, I didn't even, I just started, it's cause you're a bitch. I know he heard me. I said, that's why you're broke, cause you're a bitch, man. And he left. When I came out the store, he was gone. And of course, he didn't say nothing. He went on with his little tirade to the person. It's like, you're a broke bitch because you're a bitch, man. That's why you're broke. That's why I called you that, all right? And so now they're still going off on this part, so-called disrespect. I still don't get why these idiots think they're protected. They're not a protected class no more. It's over with. You've been exposed. It's over with. All right, so there's no more you getting to talk shit to people. They had it, and nobody else can say nothing back. And we're supposed to like take it. We're supposed to turn the other cheek. And like these motherfuckers, like that bitch that just came out. It's no more, man. No more, dude. No more chicks. It's no more. None of y'all are getting to talk shit anymore and pull the little race card, the sexism card, the alphabet card, this and that, and you get to talk shit and be nasty and do nasty shit. Like when they be at the protest, the Antifa punks and bitches, and they get to do nasty shit and knock people's hats off and all types of shit, and they're protected like they do in Seattle, and the fucking mayor wouldn't do nothing to those Antifa bitches, running around like fucking they just grew up in a fucking cave somewhere, and they let them do it. And like when they beat up that reporter, was it Andy Go, whatever the fuck his name is, but they did him like that, and they didn't do anything. And it's like, see, that's what. But the only thing most of us like, well, see, we blame you too. All of y'all in Seattle and in those cities and states. You need to move out of those fucking states, or at least vote those people out. They got them states like that, like Chicago. You all them states with Illinois, with all them strict guns, it doesn't happen. All that shit doesn't happen in these other states. There's no. I've been here. I don't know how many decades. Never have faced racism. No rednecks with guns. Matter of fact, the only time we got pulled over and we had guns in the car, the white cops brought it up the fact that rednecks, I think they said, I can't remember, it was so long ago, almost 20 some years ago. That's the same, we was young, black guys in our 20s, early 20s, car full of guns, but we were all legal. This was, way before all this nonsense, way decades, hell, the last century, actually. And the white cop, there was two of them. They said, you know what? But what about all those people? with gun racks. I promise you, this is a true story. Guy with it, the other one looked at him. He's right, because we had, we're not in trucks, we're in cars. So, well, everything, all the shotguns or whatever, they were in the trunks. The pistols you can have inside the car interior, in the glove box. What you need a permit for is to carry one on your hip, concealed carry, or unless nowadays you're in the state with the open carry. But the point is, they let us go. No tickets, no nothing. This was the 90s. None of us got shot. None of the two white cops. Nothing happened. None of this bullshit. Like I said, all this is by the black leaders. They want y'all getting shot, so they could the race panders, Maxine Waters and them type of motherfuckers. They want y'all getting shot by cops. That's why they have y'all. They say it's like they priming y'all. Every day they priming y'all, so if you do happen to get pulled over, you're on the offensive, acting stupid, not cooperating. Nobody's saying you gotta let them punk you out. And like I said, if they do treat you wrong, that's when shit. If it was me, hell, oh okay, I know I got a lawsuit now, and it's not because I want the money, but you gotta hit them where it hurts. You gotta you gotta, the only way they're gonna change is if they keep having to pay out this money, the city. Then it's gonna come down, from the top. Hey, y'all gotta do some retraining. They ain't gonna retrain them just cause when they see the video and they see you was acting up and you got shot, they're not gonna retrain the cops. But if you cooperated and they still did you dirty and violated your rights, and the lawsuits start piling in, then they gonna, oh shit, no, this is way too much money we keep having to pay out. He complied. You still was aggressive and this and that. Y'all, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all listen to these race baiters, got y'all fucking idiots, thinking you punking out. And usually, like I said, back then, we never had to put our hands up or put your hands up or get on the ground. Like I said, we had a car full of guns and two car loads of niggas 20s in their early 20s, and none of that happened. No get on the ground, no this and that. Like I said, that be in them states like Chicago, in the cities like Chicago, and Illinois, and California, all them states with them strict gun control laws. And they treat y'all like that, but y'all swear down here is so racist, but y'all the ones always getting shot up and beat up. Because that's where all the race baiters live, in California and Chicago. And you can't say nothing to us about our condition of our cities because we're black. Don't bring up all the murders that that's happening. And like I said, you stay in those cities where you can't arm yourself and be a regular citizen. If you're a young nigga going to work every day, you can't even buy yourself a nice little pistol to protect yourself, and you get pulled over. Hey, I'm legal because you live in fucking Chicago. So the only ones that got pistols and automatic rifles are the fucking criminals who don't give a fuck about going back to prison, and they let them out. They go to hell 2-3 years, basically a vacation, because it ain't like fucking TV. They ain't getting raped. No, they have it in there having a ball, chilling. 3 hots in a cot, drugs, alcohol, snacks, everything else. These motherfuckers, y'all think they going in there getting raped and shit. These motherfuckers going in there having a ball. It's like a boys' club to them. The rest of us, to us, is insanity. Why the hell y'all keep going back to prison? I don't give a fuck how fun it is. I'm not going, spending all my time with a bunch of dudes. It's just stupid. So y'all can keep up with this nonsense, but you're not fooling nobody. Definitely not scaring nobody. The only thing which you surviving on is the fact that we're decent people and not finna do nothing to you. But I'm still gonna talk shit to you. And if you want to jump after I say something to you, then I'm gonna put you down. You going down hard, probably permanently. You ain't getting back up. You like I said, you black and you want to spread these rumors and lies and lie on people and do all this bullshit and stop people from progressing. For some, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all, but y'all still running around you coming out here right now, trying people's paces and shit. You fucking crazy if you think I ain't at least gonna talk shit to you and hurt your fucking feelings. That's the thing about it. I don't even understand how your feelings getting hurt when you know you're doing dirty. I don't understand. Why would you even bring up your feelings if you know for a fact you know you're dirty? It doesn't matter if you're a female or male. You know you have logic. You know what you're doing. So why would you even expect to be, like I said, you think you're protected? The only people who like that are those real tough, people inside these real deep criminal organizations. They're the only ones who get to, make people respect them, and they're doing people dirty. How do they do it? Because they admit that they're innocent. At least to the regular people, they lie to the police, but to us, they go, you better not say nothing to the so and so's sister or so and so's little brother, because he's part of the Ninth Street Blips or whatever. Shit. If we all gonna, okay, I'll just go the other way. I'll turn around and walk this way. I don't even want to look at him. you know. But other than that, when you sitting there trying to pretend you a good person like this bitch that just walked out and that fuck nigga, like you a good person who goes to I just go to work and this and that, but you're part of this large criminal organization. Yeah, I'ma hurt your fucking feelings. Especially, that's what really messed me up, because in the beginning, I didn't think I can get to you. That's how stupid they are. You literally would have had me to like, I would have been depressed, despondent, all types of shit, because I would have thought there was no way to get to you. Like, shit, like y'all just shit so thick that your protection is so thick. It's nothing I could say, because that's what I'm saying. If you're inside a criminal organization, you go clown the people like, you can't say shit to me, little bitch. Yeah, da da da. But when I started noticing, and then I didn't even notice. Y'all made me know when I started talking to y'all, calling out y'all names. Y'all let me know that it was hurting your feelings. I'm like, you can't be serious, really? Oh, well, I'm finna go ham, like they said. I'm finna go ham on you now. You fucked up big time. You follow me around, go with knowing my business, putting my business out there. Got strangers, in the store talking about what I did yesterday or last night, who I was with, to drive me crazy. And you think I'm not finna, but you fucked up and let me know I hurt your feelings when I called you a name, and then you want to let me know, or some of y'all, oh, you had no choice. Oh well, stand up. Sorry, that's how I was taught. I would have stood up. No, I'm not doing this to nobody. I don't care if you're gonna put me on it and you're gonna do it to me. I'm telling everybody that you approached me, the duty to harass these people. And now you want to do it to me because and you tell me you got people on the police. Oh, okay, so I know where to go. I'm going over his head, and going up. Is over with. Y'all, but y'all still want to carry on the little charade. And still want to act like you're a good person. Your feelings getting hurt. No, it didn't so stupid. I didn't call you a broke bitch because of your job. So they had a thing last night. They're flashing the money again. I thought all this shit was over with. Even the gang stalkers, they were in agreement. All that shit is tired. The flashing money, but they went backwards. They so crazy. They're going backwards. Like that's nobody gives a fuck. Remember every time I said it when I be talking about the cashier, I'm like, that's fine that you got a job. But I don't give a fuck. That's great. Do what you got to do. As long as you ain't trying in my house or in my car, I don't give a fuck trying to steal out my house or my car. I'm not gonna put you down. Now if you can, like I said, if you come to me and complaining you don't have enough money, really, yeah, I am gonna stop you because I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna, hey, this is what you got. I'm gonna try to point you in the right direction. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna have to work this job, go to school at night or go to school in the day if you work on a night shift. But you'll see the end of the light at the end of the tunnel as you progress and start hitting the marks in school and know you're going to get a new, better job. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna call it. And so now that they provoked me last week and they're calling them a broke bitch because they're begging me for money and telling me I have to help them. No, I don't have to help you. You fucking liar. You piece of shit. No, I'm not finna fucking help you or be nice to you. You lying piece of shit. You up here lying on people. Why in the fuck would I help you, you stupid bitch? Like I said, and I got this on video. Like I said, I've done it plenty of times. Last year, yeah, when I'm on this different, I talk to these motherfuckers. If I'm getting them a ride, telling them what you got to do. Like I said, the guy 2 weeks ago or 3, who was happy about the fact that he was in line to get the apartment. and he could pass the drug. I didn't call, oh, you broke motherfucker, you gonna be living off in one of them little drug houses for drug rehab drug. No, I'm like, shit, that's what you're supposed to do. Hell, that's what's up. I'm happy for him. So you sitting up here lying on me like I just called you a broke bitch because of your profession. No, I called you a broke bitch because you fucking begging me for money. I have to help you. I don't have to do shit. Like I said, because you done demonstrated that you're not going to do what you say you're going to do. If today is Saturday, you say, hey, man, I get paid every 2 weeks. You come to me right now. In 2 weeks from now, Friday, not this Friday, but the next Friday, I'll pay you back. Let me borrow $50. Yeah, next Friday come, you don't pay me back, or you don't even come to me. Hey, and it's only one time you get to come to somebody and you owe them some money. Hey, this happened, it's an emergency. I know I promised you this Friday, but all right, man, don't you keep coming back talking about, because plenty of times we done seen somebody owe some money. And, motherfucker, you ain't even come say shit to me. You ducking and dodging, you hiding and shit. But if you, like me, when I had to borrow some money, if I said it, I don't care. I even had, if, motherfuckers tell me, because they want to borrow some money. They know I got paid, and they want to borrow some money from me. And I'm like, no, I owe so-and-so money. They say, oh, man, don't pay that motherfucker. Why you go, like I'm a sucker? I'm like, no, man, it ain't about being scared. I don't care what he going to do. I told him. I gave him my word I was going to pay him back. I'm not listening to you. My name ain't finna be shit around these streets. You know what I'm saying? When people know when I ask for money, they gonna get their money back when I say it. Ain't nothing you can say to convince me to not pay him. Especially if I got the money. Or her, whoever I borrowed it from. It doesn't even matter if it's a female, I've done that before. Whoever let me borrow the money, it wasn't, oh, she's a woman, I could take it back. No, I paid her back. Just like I said I would. That's why I call you a broke bitch, because you're trying to manipulate people. Don't try to play victim. Like I said, y'all still stupid trying to play victim. When the person is going to tell the truth on you, and now you're mad because it didn't try to make it like that. Oh, now you're a sellout. You acting like them white folks. You up here telling on us. You snitch. No, bitch, that's not a snitch. Like I said, bitch, a snitch is involved. Well, a snitch would be if somebody on your side told. Somebody who's in on it. Somebody that y'all spent the money I gave you together. Both of y'all, it doesn't even matter if you're the one who asked. But you did it for another person too. Both of y'all. I know where to get. We ain't got no money, but I know we can get $60. He might, my cousin or whoever the fuck, whatever it is. And the person that was with you, they tell on you, hey, so-and-so just got paid and shit. They went out last night, spent about $100 at the club. They didn't even come pay you back, did it? No, for real. They was at the club. And today Friday, and they went to the club last night. It didn't, oh, okay. Now that's a snitch. How did you know? I was with him. We was drinking it up. We was turning to this and that. That's how I know, because I was with him. That's a snitch. But if I'm the one you told you was gonna pay back, and I'm telling everybody what you did, that's not a snitch. That's what I'm saying. They got these idiots, these fake rappers, all these motherfuckers nowadays that y'all listening to ain't spitting game right. They doing it for that part of the socialists. That's why they got y'all thinking stupid. That's not a snitch. No. You dumbass. The snitch is the one, like I said, who was involved in the crime. Who was part of your crew. Y'all go in and rob a bank or y'all selling drugs. One gets caught and he tells on everybody. That's a fucking snitch. That's what snitching is. Not the neighbor. I see you. I'm right here, and every day I see cars coming up and just coming and going. And I say, oh, hell no, this ain't finna be going down in my house, right in front of, or right here, somebody pulling up all the time. No, shit might happen. Y'all might, motherfucker might try to rob you as a drug dealer. So no, I'm getting you out of here. I'm telling, that's not a snitch. They don't be like, what you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do shit about it. This ain't Chicago. You ain't the only one with guns, and your guns are illegal. So when they catch you with guns, you getting an added charge, dumbass. So if I have to smoke your ass, it's all legal. Yeah, I'm a hero. You know what I'm saying? I'm all on the news smiling. Your family crying. He was a good boy. He was just trying to make some money for his son and his little baby mamas and whatever, nigga. I told you to leave. All he had to do was go to another neighborhood. You moved in next to me, and I told you I don't want that shit around me, nigga. You ain't finna make it hot around here. But whatever, nigga, shit. Like I said, this is a fact. This is what's been done. So that's another thing. They say, like with Trump again, they're so stupid. They don't understand people who just do good jobs. To them, it's bragging when you say what you've done. They're so stupid. Oh, that shit is showing off. No, bitch, that's not showing. It's just the fact. If we finish the job, I have to 8 o'clock, tonight to get finished. I get finished way ahead. That's not bragging if I say, hey, man, shit, we done already. That's not patting myself on the back. That's just a fact. Hey, y'all so stupid. Oh, he's trying to make us look bad. Why? No, you stupid bitch. That's just what happened. We just got into a groove. Me and my team, we got into a groove and the shit is done. Lunchtime came. We all said, fuck it. Let's just get it over with. And then we could be done because he already told us shit. If we get done early, we could leave. And we still getting the whole, whatever. See, y'all motherfuckers so busy trying to act tired. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so hurt. I can't do it. Motherfucker, you need to find another job. And like I said, you up there lying on people. The motherfucker gonna tell on you that you was begging for money. Nobody just out of the blue called you a broke bitch for no reason. No, don't try it. Don't fucking lie. Ain't nobody scared, but you ain't gonna fucking lie on me. That's the end of it. That's the thing. Y'all so stupid. Y'all think y'all can lie on people and just keep lying. And like I said, you tried it in front of the whole world, just lying on people. And think they ain't gonna say nothing back. And then when they say something back, oh, he's sexist. That's what I'm saying. You try to use that protected class to do your lying. You use a female, you use a black guy, you use that one of the alphabet people. You use what you thought they was protected. And no, what it looks like, not even looks like what's gonna happen is they gonna get, whatever. They gonna end up taking the full brunt of the punishment, and your coward ass is gonna keep on living your life. So basically, like I said, you're cowards. You're the type to hide in the church. Like them. So the whatever. If we're in wartime, you're the type to go hide into a church or pick up children and use as a human shield. So when you throwing these women out there to spread your lies, and you got these black women thinking they're being an adult and standing up, and no, basically what you're doing is provoking someone, lying on them. Anybody with half a brain would be like, no, I'm not finna do this. I'm not finna provoke this. I'm not finna lie on this person. And then you try to use being a woman. What you gonna do? Hit me? And that right there, like I said, you tell on yourself. That shows right there, you know that you're antagonizing that person because you automatically flinch, and you said something that is gonna elicit a violent response. And you're telling on yourself. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, if I ever said something like that, I'm not flinching. They already know what they see in my eyes, what I'm expecting, and what's going to happen to them. And that's a fact. And these gang stalkers know it. See what I'm saying? I don't have to lie. These gang stalkers know my record. And that's a fact. So, like I said, when you send these idiots and have them walking by, and that bitch, that nigga that just walked into the car, and all that shit, he knows my record. That's why he's gang stalking. That's why he stays away. And he knows my record that I'm not going to get in trouble. They all testify. That's why they hated me so much. By the time everything's sorted out, they're the ones everybody's going to look at as you were wrong. And they hated that shit. And I don't twist anything. I just fucking tell the truth. Exactly what happened. What happened. And they try, the people tell, yeah, he was goddamn. Oh, they shouldn't did that. At the most, I might get a warning. Hey, next time you gotta. But usually, I don't even get a warning. I'm surprised. Plenty of times, I'm shocked. I ain't even get, times I ain't even get sent home from the job. I'm thinking, one job I did end up getting released from the job, but I promise you, it was because I went to one of my appointments. This was decades ago, and I told them the night before. I got an appointment tomorrow at the VA. Next thing I know, get a call. Hey, you don't go back because you ain't show up. Wait a minute, I told the supervisor. But I'm like, wait, 2 weeks ago, I just whooped the motherfucker ass. Nobody said shit about that. Matter of fact, they bragging, oh, you whipped that motherfucker ass, this and that. I'm not bragging about the fight, but it was funny to me. Like, wait, what? I did the right thing. Maybe I didn't give enough notice. Was I supposed to tell him like a week ahead of time I got an appointment? But I told him the night, hey, tomorrow. And he said, okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. Next thing I know, don't go back. What the fuck? But no, they didn't know nothing about it. But that's the type of jobs we work. It's nothing but guys. Nobody give a fuck. They did have to. That's another thing. I hate it. I hate that type of shit. Don't you hate when somebody break up the wells? I guess y'all suckers don't know about. You whooping motherfucker ass, then they break it up. Why you breaking up now? Cause I'm whooping his ass. Don't get off me, motherfucker. Get the fuck off me. Why you stopping it now? He was running every time. They was running their miles. They was running their miles. And yeah, I guess. But that's how with men we handle it like that. There's nobody get in trouble. They saw the whole time. Like I said, matter of fact, his uncle was working with me. His uncle was my age, but he was only a couple of years younger than us. He was like his early 20s. I was, but me and his uncle, we were working at our station. And every night, his uncle would be like, they just over there talking. And finally, shit, you got to a boil because it's the same shit. Me and his uncle getting it done. We getting our shit done. And so that night, we finally got into it. He and his buddy, they had a whole bunch of shit on there. This is rebar. If you know what rebar is, the construction site. But this was where they were putting epoxy on the rebar. So we're doing this rebar all night. It's going through an oven. They spray it, and the oven would bake the epoxy on plastic. So it's not just regular rebar you see in concrete. It was the epoxy, I guess, protected from the weather, rusting, make it last longer. So you got pieces of rebar. So yeah, it's tiring all night after a 10-hour, 12-hour shift. But like I said, by that night we done, and they still got it. Y'all ain't gonna help? No, nigga, y'all been over there talking all fucking night. Yeah, I said it. So he kept talking. Yeah, I picked some up, threw it at him, and this thing, we all on the ground, and then they break it up. He ain't even come back. 2 years later, I'm at another job. Matter of fact, happened to be around the corner. This guy walks up to me, and at that point, this shit was getting to me. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but I knew I still had to work. So that's where I learned a lot of the shit that I know that got me laughing at these motherfuckers, because I just started reading it during the break times. I knew it was going to be a lot of people there. It was, a lot of women and girls and some guys. So I'm just working. And then one night this guy, hey, you a bad man. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't remember me, do you? I said, nah. He older dude. He whipped that dude ass. I was like, oh yeah, you was there? He was like, yeah, I was there. Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm saying, that's not the only time. I got motherfuckers come to me, give me, but see, since I moved here, these motherfuckers, I don't want, I'm saying, I don't want, it's not something I'm going for. This shit happened. This is what happened. It happened like that. They kept talking, just like here. But the difference is here, I make sure. Why? Because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't even if it, I don't want to have to explain to the judge what happened. He kept talking at it, because what the judge is gonna say. There's no excuse to, you gotta walk away. Sorry. Hell, sometimes you might even get one of them judges. Hell, I would have did the same thing, but as a judge, I gotta uphold it. So I gotta, put this fine on you. It's probably only be a misdemeanor. So. I ain't even going through all that, but I am gonna talk. And like I said, but see, all these gang stalkers, they never jump. They never jump. Back then, yeah, they didn't have to jump. But then, even back then, as years went on, I started noticing they were just talking, and they wouldn't jump. So, and then they would have the people somehow magically 2 years later come up to me, like we're homeboys. Wait a minute. One of them looked like he went through some bad shit. I felt like, but did I do that to you? Because he didn't look the same no more. He looked like he had, At that point, and when we had got into it, he was supposed to be like the man or something, selling drugs. And now, when I seen him later, and I knew it was some reason that we ended up bumping to each other again, and he comes speaking to me, and he didn't look right no more. Like, I didn't know at the time it was programmed. I didn't know I knew something was going on, but I didn't know what the fuck it was. But by that point, I had started realizing that whatever it was they weren't gonna do, at least, basically they were just following me around. I didn't know why, how, what. Thought it was just me. I didn't know how large the corruption was. But the point is, you're not getting no sympathy, and not only you're not getting sympathy, I'm gonna hurt your feelings. So quit with this fake shit. You need help, and nobody's mad that, or nobody's putting you down for whatever job you take. I'm not putting you down. Oh, you broke bitch. You gotta work at McDonald's or whatever you do. That's not why I put you down. I put you down because you fucking lied to me, trying to play me, extort me, with emotion. Oh, I'm broke, I'm poor, I'm hungry, I'm starving, da 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 da. You have to help. No, I don't have to help. That's why. If you come at me trying to make me feel or look like a bad person, I'm gonna put you down. I told you I'm gonna cut you down to size, and that's the end of it. It's not gonna change. Like I said, I tried to help, gave you good advice, gave all of y'all good advice. If you don't want to take it, that's on you.